Good afternoon, guys. This is, I don't know what that was, but ignore it. But today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look right here. Simple black smoky eye, and it is not as complicated as people make it out to be. I promise. It's going to be done with brand new lighting right here. It's a ring light that I got for Christmas, and I'm excited to share with you how I did this, and I'm including a few tips and tricks I've learned along the way. And I promise it's going to be easy, it's going to be fun, there's going to be some funny moments. So if you want to know how I got this look right here, then just keep watching, or go this way. I don't care, just keep watching if you like it. So I'm going to start with a brown transition color, and this is the Milani eyeshadow in the shade Bella Cappuccino. It's just a brown transition color. It's going to help everything blend. Please bear with me too. I'm working with new lighting, so please let me know if you like it, if it's too dim or if it's too bright. Kind of let me know what you like or dislike or don't want to see or do want to see. Now the trick to any black eyeshadow is you've got to use all sorts of transition colors. Like, it doesn't have to be that complicated, obviously, but you always want to transition into the black eyeshadow. You never want to just go straight in with the black eyeshadow, or it will look like a raccoon eye. And that's why a lot of people stray away from the black smoky eye, is because they just go straight in and it won't blend. You haven't added the transition colors. So I am going to be going in with the 88 original palette. It's by Coastal Scents. And it looks like that, and got all sorts of colors there, and I'm going to be mainly sticking with, where am I? These gray shades over here. They're going to help me transition into the black that we're going to use. If you hear a lot of background noise, or if you hear buzzing sounds, it's either my phone or my parents in the background. The joys of not living alone. I'm sure some of you can relate. Just going to blend that gray shadow into the crease just to start the transition phase into the black. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take one of the darker browns here. Probably going to go with this one right here, this darker one right here, just to help the transition flow just a little bit more, because like I said, you want as many. I've got here, oh man, I don't know where it's coming from, but like I said, the transition colors will help the black go on a little bit smoother, smoother, I don't know. But I'm going to be taking a blender brush like so. I think this one is an it's an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Why did I not ever know that? Okay. So I'm going to be taking a dark brown shadow, and I'm going to place it in like sort of below where I put the gray. And this is especially helpful if you have hooded eyelids. I'm going to give you a trick. Kind of take your brush and angle it down towards your eyeball, and while you're looking down in the mirror, you can really get the brush in where you want it to go, instead of struggling, and then when you're done with the eye look, everything is patchy. Another tip that really drives home for me, and it should with a lot of you with hooded eyes, I've got a friend that reminds me a lot, just blend. It will come out, just blend, just like anything else in life. When you first start out, it's going to be a big mess. I mean, nobody is perfect the first time. I don't care what anybody says, you are not perfect the first time, and anybody can improve at anything. So all of you out there that are just starting out with the makeup or hair or anything, really just keep practicing and you will get it, I promise. So as you can see, the blending process can be a little bit time consuming, and yeah, it's going to be time consuming, but it's so worth it when you practice. It's so worth it. So here is the blend part, and this is the black shadow. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay black palette. This was actually the first high-end palette that I ever had, and I'm just happy to be using it again. And I'm going to be going in with the shade Black Dog right here. It is a very, very black eyeshadow, and it is not forgiving if you just slap it on. Like I said, you've got to use these transition shades. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not just going to go straight in. We start packing it on the outer corner. This is going to be helpful for those of you with hooded eyes again. Do your outer corner as usual, then bring it up slightly above your natural crease. For those of you with hooded eyes, make your crease, like I'm doing. But we're not going to come all the way in. That's where a lot of people make the mistake. I used to make that mistake back in the goth phase, if you want to call it that way. Do your outer corner as usual, then bring it up slightly above your natural crease. For those of you with hooded eyes, make your crease, like I'm doing. But we're not going to come all the way in. That's where a lot of people make the mistake. I used to make that mistake back in the goth phase, if you want to call it that way. As you can see, it's just transitioning to a nice smoky effect. It's just blown out. It's not as complicated as people make it out to be, I promise. I promise. I used to be one of those that got frustrated and just didn't want to do it anymore. I think that's probably my problem right now with eyebrows. I just don't even want to deal with my eyebrows right now until I can get them professionally done. And sometimes what's helpful is if you look in the mirror straight on, you can see if anything is even or uneven. You can fix it that way. Whatever you want to call it. And yes, I'm being sassy. I'm going to be taking a little bit of MAC Fix spray. Okay. MAC Fix Plus Prep and Prime Spray. Let's spit it out there. I'm going to unlock it and I'm going to spray my brush. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I'm going in with. I'm going to be using that same black palette, and I'm going to be using Barracuda right there, right beside of that black we used. Let's spray the brush. I can get it. Having far too much fun with this. Yep, that's a damp brush. Take that silver shimmer. I'm gonna pop it right here in the inner corner. I mean, it's not a bam kind of shimmer, but it accentuates the black smoky eye. So what do you guys think of this new setup? Do you like it? Something I might be able to improve on, or I mean, like I asked earlier, anything that would help make this channel better and more personable for you. And I have screwed up a little bit there. Where is... Nothing like a little beauty blender, a blending. That is not a beauty blender. Nothing like a blending brush. Nothing a blending brush will not do. Words will not happen today. I don't know what's going on, but life. Well, I thought my first video of 2019 was going to turn out okay, but this is turning out to be a complete disaster when it comes to my vocabulary, so please forgive me. Now we're going to try a new product, and this is from e.l.f. This is their black eyeliner. I believe it's in the shade Jet Black. I'm going to pull it out and see what happens. And I actually do not do wings on my eyes simply because they are hooded, and wings just don't look very good on me. And yes, I am shaking a lot. That's what happens when you have too much coffee. Far too much coffee. And that was only in 1 cup. One thing that I do have in common with other YouTubers, I cannot do my eyeliner while talking, so I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and I can see why other people like this stuff. I like it, and I will continue to use it. Very black, very pigmented, and I enjoy it. So now we're moving on to mascara, and this is one of my favorites, Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express, and that is what it looks like. And I have learned something new this week. I can actually do my mascara without a mirror, so I'm not going to look over here. I'm going to try to do my mascara looking at the window. Making funny faces. Buzz, buzz, and I just put myself in the eye. Let's use the mirror. Let's use the mirror before I really do something stupid. You're probably looking at me right now thinking, you idiot, just put myself in the eye again. Ow. Let's stop with the mascara. My eyes are watering. Okay. You're not a YouTuber until, or a YouTuber until you poked yourself in the eye with the mascara wand. And there was my initiation into the beauty community. I hope. Alrighty, let's move into the face. I'm going to be using a primer, and this is the Almay Smart Shade. I love this stuff so much. It's really, really moisturizing. And I love moisturizer. Holy cow. 20 minutes into this video. I love black eyeshadow on me. That was random. Alrighty, now that we have my tacky base on and ready to go, we're going to try a new foundation. This is the Clinique Super Balanced Silk Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15. And my friend actually gave this to me for Christmas, and this is actually an excellent shade, so nice job, Kessa. Or it looks like it'll be a good shade. It might be a tad bit on the orange side, but we'll see. We shall see. And as always, I'm going to just dot a little bit on each side of the face. Ooh. I have never tried this foundation before, and I'm already getting very good first impressions off of this just by touching it and putting it on my face. This video is going to be heck to try to edit. I'll be taking a Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to just blend this baby out. Yeah, this is a tad bit dark, just a little bit dark, but we can balance it out with some concealer if we have to. I mean, off the bat, that looks really nice the way it's sitting on top of my skin. It went on real smooth. Well, let's move on to the powder. Let's see, where did the powder go? And this is a new one also that I've never used. This is by the brand called Germain Montiel Cosmetics, and I'll put a link down below, or spell it out below for you. Looks like that. And it is a super glow powder something or another. I swatched it the other day and it feels so nice. It feels very luxurious. I'm gonna, oh my gosh, where is my mirror? That is really nice. I highly appreciate this powder right now. Oh my goodness. And it kind of toned down that color of the foundation a little bit. I'll put my brush in the highlighter. Oh my goodness. Now it says it's sheer, but I'm seeing a little bit of coverage. Coverage. How about putting the brush in the highlighter again? Okay. I like the base. I really like my base right now. I am usually very, very picky about my base, but this is, I like it. And in the viewfinder it looks incredible. I don't know who that cosmetics company is, but I like them. And of course, as always, I don't know why, but I keep forgetting to conceal before I powder. And it's getting really irritating. But anyways, I am going to be using what am I using? I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light Vanilla. And I've never used this before. So, don't know how much to use. Since I've already powdered, I'm going to try to keep it away from my cheeks. That blended in like a dream. I like it. A lot of people like to use a sponge with it, but I was too lazy to wet my sponge. That blended beautifully over that powder. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful that is. And I have been very skeptical over high-end cosmetics. Like, that's really pretty. Alright, I am back and ready to go again with the lips. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Color Riche lip liner in the shade Rose. Forever Rose. I cannot read. So I'm going to quickly, I've got powder over my clean clothes. Cool. And we're going to go in with one of my new shades that I got for Christmas, and this is the MAC Satin Lipstick in the shade Twig. Looks like so. It's pink with a brown undertone. Go right over. Okay, and last step is to set everything with MAC Fix Plus. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more, just like, subscribe, or whatever you want to do. Let me know what you would like to see. Like I said, I'm still working with the lighting. I think it looks great, but it's all up to you guys what you like to see, and I'm just really happy and excited that I was able to do this video for you, and I hope it turned out well. I hope you like it, and so if you want to see more, then let me know what you want to see, and I will see you guys in my next video.